This presentation will demonstrate building a small network inside Packet Tracer. I will need a router, so in my device choices, I've got routers chosen. I will choose a 1941 model router. I need ultimately two switches. I'm going to choose a 2960 switch, and ultimately I'll need two PCs, and I can choose it that way. I can keep coming down and picking up. If I choose something I don't want, like I just accidentally added two I didn't need, I can delete them using the delete tool. I can also do a select and control click and drag to rapidly populate a topology using devices I've already added to it. Control click and drag makes a copy just as it does in Microsoft Word. Now to rename the display name, I can click under the device. Let's call that S1. Or I can click on the device, go to the Config tab, and change the display name here. Now in here it's worth pointing out that the host name does not get changed. It's still switch. And so I could do that here, but working in the Config tab, and it'll show me the commands down below, and I can save the config in the Config tab as well. But I prefer working in the command line because I need the extra practice. Obviously I need the practice. Copy, run, start. There we go. Let's do the router. R1. Now remember that does not change the host name, but we'll do all the router at once. Now PC configuring, we don't configure a PC in the command line. We can use the config tab and type in the gateway, which will be 1.1, 192.168.1.1. This is in the global settings on the PC, but the IP address assigned to the NIC is on the interface. So 192.168.1.2. We will use the default mask. I prefer on the PCs using the desktop tool for configuring IP addresses because then I don't have to switch tabs. 192.168.2.2 will be this PC because it will be on a different network. Default mask. There we go. So the PCs are configured. The switches we are only going to configure with host names. Now I need to connect the devices. So I choose my connection, choose a copper straight through. I'll go from PC0 fast Ethernet to switch 1 first available port. And notice as soon as I click on the switch, it no longer is making cables. And I need to come back. But if I need to make several cables like I do in this case, I can control click and then from gigabit 1 to gigabit 0, from gigabit 1 to gigabit 2. Notice I don't have to go back to the toolbar to be able to pick up the tool. Now I will keep drawing cables, but of course there's no place to put this one, so let me just turn off the tool. Let's go into the router, go to the command line, enable config T, host name R1, interface G0/0, IP address 192.168.1.1. Remember this will be the gateway 255.255.255.0. And just like real equipment, it needs to have the no shutdown command to bring the interface up. If you do forget what port you've connected to, you can hover over the cable and see the other interfaces gig 1. Still in configure mode. Use up arrow. Just like in the real equipment, it works just fine. Up arrow again to save me some typing time. And no shut. And Copy, run, start. To confirm it's working, I will fast forward the time to speed up spanning tree. I will go into the PC, go to the desktop, go to the command line pump, and ping 192.168.2.2, the other PC. No surprise, the first PC ping failed because of resolving the ARP, but here we go. Try it one more time, and we have complete connectivity. Thank you.